Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It is Bluecore and I'm here today giving you more of the Prison Architect series that I'm doing. It's been a long time since I did it last, in fact nearly 2 weeks. So I'm kicking things off nearly where I left off. I actually forgot to save before I actually exited the program because I was in a rush. So it auto-saved thankfully like it does every 2 minutes, so I just missed out on that last minute, so I was just putting in the walls now. And that's really all I've had to redo, just putting in the walls again. Moving the staff room from here back up here, and I was just placing the doctors right then. So that is everything. We are back up to where we left off. It's been a little while, so I have to familiarize myself with what I'm doing. I mean, I know the general gist as well, because it's all pretty simple. We just got out a $10,000 grant completion, which was nice. And that was for doing the doctors or in the medical ward, which is good. Now I'm putting some doors on these staff rooms, on these offices. So I'll just finish off doing them for the other ones. Oops, that does not go there, it goes there. There we go. And you have to remember what we're gonna do. I'm just going to extend this pipe up here, the electricity cable, rather, just to make sure I can get these ones here. And I'll do it with the staff room as well, because now the staff room's up here. Now eventually I should put these ones over here next to the staff room in a storage. But for now I'll leave it outside, but we've only got 17k. It does sound like a bit, and it is a bit. We'll definitely be able to do a lot, but not a terrible lot. Okay, what is my warden doing? Nothing, so let's put him on, well, let's get the maintenance guy to do groundkeeping. We'll also do prison policy for my warden. And let's go for, we'll get education soon as well, but let's go for, let's go deployment. Now we need a chief. I don't have a chief apparently. That's something that I thought I would already have, so let's get my officers up and running. Let's have a look. I need another desk, of course. Now I found out in the recordings that you can actually hear the clicks of my mouse wheel pad. Now I can get rid of some of them, but not all of them, so I'm just gonna have to put up with some of that, sorry. Surely it's not that bad though. Okay, once these are up and running, I'm gonna put them in, so let's see. Officers, where are they? Here we are. Do that, and then I've got to hire one of you guys. Now, he requires an office. This will be an office when it gets the stuff it needs, and as soon as it gets there and it delivers, he'll be able to do his job properly and actually start researching, so that's all good. He'll do that. My warden's doing that, and my maintenance guy's doing that. Finance, I might wait a bit, only because there's no point doing a land expansion. We don't need it at the moment. And that's 10k, we just don't have 10k to spare. Not yet. But cool, once we unlock bureaucracy, we just need to hire 2 janitors and a gardener, and then we've got 5k. But we can also do another grant at the moment, so let's see what ones we can do, or think about doing. Okay, this one, the security procedure, which is 10k up front and then another 10k on completion. We need to hire a security chief, which we already have, which is awesome. Hire 10 guards, we're halfway there. Unlock patrols, which we're going to be unlocking when we get the office done. And then assign 3 guards to them. That's easy. That's actually a very easy one, something we can get. Now this one I know takes a while, especially with the passing, one prisoner passing the general education. That could take a long time, so let's not do this. This will be one of the last things we get. Short-term investment might be okay, I guess. But we probably don't want to do it now because we don't have much funds. Same thing with that one. Cell block B, rather. Raise my capacity to a 50, whopping 50 prisoners. We only have a capacity for 17 with my single cell setup. But that's fine. We'll raise it up soon. So I guess the first one we want to go for then is security procedure. And we can actually get another grant at the moment, but let's not bother with it. We just start with them too. So yeah, cool, let's get this prison up and running more. So The pipes are going in, taking their sweet time. I've got it on a low speed. I'll put it up a little bit. We can make a security room now, so I'll put security in here, which just needs an office desk, a chair, and a filing cabinet. So same thing with the offices. Where else do I want? Let's have a look. Cleaning cupboard can go right here. And oh wait, I'd have solitary, don't I? I do too. And solitary can be right here. We don't have laundry yet. We need a prison labor. That's right here, so he can get that after he's done that. He's doing deployment now, so we can also do patrols after that. There we go. We've got 20k to play with, so we can actually start doing some other stuff. So what I'm going to quickly do, while the workers are still putting in the lights or whatever they're doing, is I'm going to actually get some doors in here. We want a staff door. That's not a staff door. We want a staff door here, here, and here. Now the employees and the guards can both open the staff doors. So if a prisoner does need to come and get cleaning stuff, etc., they can open it for them. And let's have a look. Oh, I've got my mouse pad still on. Let me turn that off. There we go. There you go. That just gave away that I play on a laptop. Not that that's a problem, but yeah. But okay, cool. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Why on earth is my thing doing that? Is that... It keeps flashing these things at me and I don't know why. Rightio. Staff door there. We also need a staff door here and here. Now these inner ones, because they're half the price, these inner ones here can be wooden. And do you know what? These ones can be wooden as well. Oh god. They can totally be wooden. I don't need bloody staff doors here. What a waste of my... That's $100 a door. Oh, well, I can repurpose them for another room. I'm sure I'll get a couple more rooms that don't need a staff door, and... I think I've already got that one. That's a weird way it gives me the same one. But well, doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to, repurpose those, doors there. That is, How do I dismantle? Okay, how do I dismantle? Guess I have to do that. I thought I could just use that thing. Or whatever. Now, yeah, I can repurpose these doors so I don't have to get rid of them. And is that just a bit of wall that's not there? It is too. Okay. Let's go to planning. Get rid of any... There we go. Perfect. Chair door there, there, and there. Also one here. And you know, I might do the same thing here as well. Now surely that... I don't think that will get in my way, but if it does, I'll demolish that wall. I'll also putting a door here, be putting one here. And that looks like about it. Fantastic. Looks like my pipes don't reach there, my cables rather. No, they don't. Geez, not at all. So I'll just put one through here. And that might actually reach that one. We'll see. Now we'll need to put lights in here, so let's bring this up to there. Then I'll put some lights in for these bigger rooms. Oh yeah, they don't have any lights in here either, jeez. There we go. There and there. Now for this room, let's go there. There. I think that's good placement. That should light up the room quite nicely. There we go. I think that should light up the room quite nicely. Okay, we just need our wide sofa and our drink machine to make this an official staff room, because every staff room needs a drink machine. And also get them a pool table, because why not, right? Awesome. Let's get also another serving table for the canteen. And let's also get a bin. Do we need a bin in the canteen? I think so, right? I don't know. I feel like it would be good, I think. I don't know. There we go. And for yard. Now we got the cash, so let's spruce it up a bit. I like sprucing up my yard, right? Oh, that wasn't meant to be there. The game sort of lagged out a bit. Let's go here. There we go. And then the rest of this can be paving stone. Now I know this is a little bit of money, but it's really not too bad. And honestly, it's worth it. It is no doubt worth it. Heck, it was only like $2,000 at max. And I think we're going to get a good value out of it. Oh yeah, look at that, it's coming to shape right now. I'm going to speed it up a little so I can see it. Oh, look how nice that looks though. That looks so good. It's simple, but it looks so good. And what was this one? Was this meant to be our... This was our shop. Why don't I have it labelled as a shop? Oh, because I need to research it. That'll be why. And a mail room as well. I guess I can put that down here as well. So I've got my laundry, my classroom, my library, and my workshop. Yep. Now forestry, that can be for the staff, so that can just be out here. There we go. And storage, that can just be for now. It literally can just be outside. This is probably a really bad idea, I don't know. But there we go. Now I probably need a fence around the prison. And you know what, that actually doesn't look very good. Is there another material? Concrete tiles? Yeah, I'm gonna go concrete tiles.